Welcome, partners, to another tale from the untamed frontier. Today, we're diving deep into the Wild West, where the horizon stretched endlessly, lawlessness ruled, and men became legends. From dusty towns to blood-soaked duels, the gunslingers of the Old West are as much a part of American folklore as they are of history. So saddle up and get ready to meet some of the most notorious and fearless figures to ever walk the land. This is their story. Imagine a world where the law was as thin as a tumbleweed blowing through the streets. A time when the untamed land stretched across America, and the sound of spurs on a dusty street was the closest thing to order. The Wild West was a land of opportunity and danger. But it was also a land where only the strongest, the quickest, and the bravest survived. As the country expanded westward, settlers came seeking riches, new beginnings, and freedom. But what they found was a world filled with violence, conflict, and chaos. It was here, on the fringes of civilization, that the gunman, whether lawman or outlaw, became a symbol of both hope and terror. Enter the gunslinger, the man whose reputation was made with a single shot. In a land where the law was often too far away to provide protection, the gunslinger became both judge and executioner. His skills with a pistol were unmatched, and his reputation could make or break entire towns. Some came to the west to make their fortune, others came to escape their past. But when trouble started, you could bet a gunslinger was never far behind. And those quick on the draw became legends, heroes or villains, depending on the side you were on. Let's talk about the legends. Men like Billy the Kid, born Henry McCarty, who was as infamous as he was young. With his fast shooting and even faster temper, Billy earned a reputation that lives on to this day. By the time he was 21, he was already a figure of myth. A man who could outdraw the fastest guns in the land, and who, depending on who you ask, was either a cold-blooded outlaw or a misunderstood hero. And then there's Wyatt Earp, the lawman who, with his brothers, helped bring order to the chaotic town of Tombstone, Arizona. The most famous gunfight in history, the gunfight at the OK Corral, earned him a place in history, though his career as a lawman wasn't as clean as the legends suggest. Was he a hero? Or was he a man who bent the law to suit his needs? The truth is as complicated as the West itself. Jesse James, on the other hand, made a name for himself as a train robber and bank thief. His name struck fear into every sheriff's heart. To some, he was a hero, a man who fought against the wealthy elite, seeking justice for the common man. To others, he was a ruthless criminal who left a trail of blood and broken families. As the West began to be tamed, railroads were laid down, towns were founded, and the law started to take hold, the age of the gunslinger began to fade. Outlaws were hunted down, or they simply disappeared into the dust, their names becoming legends etched in the annals of American history. But even today, the stories of these legendary figures remain. The Wild West wasn't just a place, it was a time when men could remake themselves with a single shot. Some found fame, others found death. But all left a legacy that would echo through the ages. The gunslingers of the Wild West were as much a product of their time as they were myths woven into the fabric of American culture. They may have lived fast and died young, but their stories, their legends, continue to shape the way we view the frontier to this very day. Were they heroes, villains, or something in between? The line is often blurry. But one thing's for certain, their names will never be forgotten. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the Wild West. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more tales of the frontier. And let us know in the comments, who's your favorite gunslinger? Till next time, partners, keep your pistols at the ready and your eyes on the horizon.